Hello students, good morning. I am your educator Dalsy, and today we are going to start our new chapter, that is cell cycle and its division, that how the cell works in a cyclic way and how it ensures the cell division. So what about this chapter? This chapter comprises of all the events, like it comprises of two phases mainly, that is the interphase and the division phase, that is the M phase. It explains about different type of divisions, whether it's mitotic, whether it's meiotic, and which kind of division is found in which kind of cells, and how these divisions are helpful to maintain the life or the number of organisms or species on the earth. Okay, so here we should be familiar with that how as you know, not all the organisms are complex, not all the organisms are simple. Some organisms are single celled, some have more than one cell. So the important point is their growth and reproduction. In biology, usually growth is increase in size and reproduction is usually division, in which one parent cell, it results in formation of two cell. In this way, the number of organism or the number of cell start to increase. That's a type of growth or a reproduction. So growth and reproduction are the characteristic of cell. If a cell means it's a life, the cell is said to be living only if it undergoes reproduction or it grows regularly. So all cells reproduce by dividing. As you know, there is a necessary, if the cell it wants to live as a live or organism want to be as a living being, the necessary point is, as the cells is dying, the new cell should be there to replace the dead cell. So all the cell, when they divide, they result in formation of two cell. Each parent cell it divide and result in formation of two daughter cell. In this way, from one cell two cells are formed, hence the number of cells increases. To ensure the population size, important thing is to increase the number of cells. So the newly daughter cell, then again they will grow again, there will be increase in size. With the increase in size, there will be increase in genetic material, which leads to division of the new cell. In this way, from single parent progeny of cells start to divide and grow. And in this way, the cycles of growth and division allow a single cell to form a structure of consisting of million of cells. For example, in our body, first of all, with the fusion of the sperm and the ova, a single cell structure is formed, that is said to be the zygote. As you know, with the passage of time, it undergoes divisions that are said to be cleavage divisions, and it results in formation of the fetus. In this place, primarily the placental membranes are formed. From those membrane, a complex baby which comprises of million of cells is formed. So it is the result of division which converts the single cell into a complex organism. So for growth and survival, the necessary point is the cell cycle and its division. So next is, what is cell cycle? Cell cycle is nothing. It's a sequence in which the cell first replicates its DNA and grow, then it undergoes division. For division, necessary point is the DNA replication. That is, if you have one strand of DNA, then you make the copy of DNA. That copy of DNA will be formed, that is said to be the DNA replication, and the cell contents, cell organelle is also increase in number, so that there will be equal division of the genetic material between the progeny cells, and the progeny cells have intact genome which ensures their survival. So what is cell cycle? It is the sequence of events. Events means the processes by which the cell duplicates its genome, that is DNA, synthesizes its constituents like proteins, glycolipids, carbohydrates and other, and then eventually, lastly, it divides into two cells, that is said to be the cell cycle. So cell cycle is It comprises of first the S phase in which synthesis occur, then the G phases in which the synthesis of proteins and other material takes place, finally the M phase in which the division of the cells take place. Finally, we are here that how the synthesis of DNA occur. This is said to be, you have this kind of DNA, that is you have this kind of chromosome. It separates out in this form. Around both the strands, what happen? New strands are formed. It means the amount of DNA get double. This is said to be the synthetic phase, or this is said to be the replication of DNA. And keep this in mind, if replication do not take place, then there will be no division. The necessary point for division is the presence of proper functional without any damage carrying replicated DNA, which we get after the replication. That is the first cycle of the cell cycle, that is S phase. If the S phase is, the synthetic phase is functional or proper, only then cell will undergo division. Until